It's Saturday morning, I'm off to boot camp. I'm late because I've been video editing. I can't remember what I last said in the last bit that I vlogged, but it was a good workout. Had a nice lunch, had a bath, washed my hair, and now I need to go back up to the flat. I haven't been there since, you know, whenever it was, and I've left some milk in the fridge, so that needs to be thrown out, and I do need to go and finish cutting the grass. And apparently the Wi-Fi people have dropped a new router into the neighbours, so I need to go and rescue that. So yeah, gonna check on our little pad up in town. Something kind of bad has just happened. There was a lorry trying to undertake me as I was pulling in where I was pulling into the left. And then afterwards I don't know if I got in a bit of panic, but I hit the curb and it bust the tyre. And I've got to change the wheel.
So you can see the tyre's really flat. I've had to park quite near to the curb as well to stay out of the way of the traffic. And I've got to look and see if the spare tyre's all right and if there's a jack in here. Hopefully there is. Yep, here we go. The spare looks a little bit bald. Never mind, it'll get me there.
So I'm here. Look at my hands, disgusting. There were some nice Italian people, an Italian couple that stopped and helped me find the right place for the jack and helped me lift things and just gave me moral support while I changed the wheel. So it didn't take too long, and it wasn't too far away from here, so I didn't have to drive too long on the spare tyre, which looks tiny compared to the one that just blew. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea before I think about whether to go and buy a new tyre now or risk driving back to Surrey later on the spare. Good job I know how to change a wheel, isn't it? Well, I think I've cleared it as much as I can for the moment, and I braved it using a strimmer for the first time. It's going to need quite a bit more kind of taming, but at least the neighbours won't be unhappy with weeds seeding in their gardens. I've got a nice little rose there. There's a rose over here that's about to bloom, I think. And this neighbour has got a vine creeping over our fence, which is lovely, but it's raining now, so I need to stop. This is the shed, which is massive, and there are quite a few bits of furniture and stuff in here that I can kind of populate the flat with a bit more. There's a chest of drawers there, needs a bit of a dust down, and there's a spare sofa over there, but we've got loads of sofas. There's lots of electrical sockets in here, but you have to actually pass the electric cable out of the kitchen window and drag it down the garden to plug anything in. Spare fridge here, and yes, lots of potential, as estate agents would say. Yeah, so I'm going to go and clean up in the flat now, and I'll feel like I've done a good job, and then I'll just have to hope that the spare tyre holds out till I get home. But yeah, I've overcome because I was feeling overwhelmed again. I don't know why I feel like that. It's like the last time I got here, I felt like I got here and the strength drained out of me. I don't know why, and I was really scared of using the strimmer. But I'm not now, and I'll take the strimmer back with me and then help my dad out with his garden, because the gardeners haven't been coming as frequently for some reason. I don't know why. Help him keep it under control. Good morning, everyone. I decided to stay the night last night. I felt a bit exhausted after having to change the tyre and then I got my muchness together, and I did actually tackle the garden as well, which was great. And then I thought, I just want to go to sleep. But I thought, no, I'll start cleaning. And then I thought, well, to be on the safe side, so that I don't drive home super tired on a spare tyre, which should be quite safe anyway, I'll sleep here, and just kept cracking on with some tidying and cleaning. So some areas are looking great now. I'm just cooking myself some breakfast. I've found some porridge in the cupboard, so I need to keep stirring that. I've made far too much. And I've made a pot of coffee because I made sure I brought some coffee last time. What I didn't do this time, I was going to show you the kitchen, wasn't I? What I didn't do this time was, that area still needs tidying up a bit, and I need to put those cups away really. Trying to say too many things at the same time. I didn't bring an overnight bag. I should just always bring an overnight bag just in case. But I did bring my toothbrush, so that's still here, and cleaned the bathroom and the toilet again, hoovered again everywhere, and this room is looking pretty spick and span. I haven't really tackled that room there. I hoovered and dusted the room I'm in, and it doesn't have any junk in it anymore. I think there's a few boxes of vintage cups under the bed, porridge and others there. And I haven't tackled the back bedroom, the one that Adam was using as his art studio. But at least I've visited and I've tidied up and just keeping it fresh, and can make a bit more of a plan. I'm driving home now. It's raining a bit, but I'm just about to pass the place where my tyre blew, and I'll show you that as we're going past. I'm behind a very slow bus at the moment though. That's the Horniman Museum. Festival of Brazil. You can check that out. Yeah, so it's coming up this hill here, and I just pulled in at the right hand side there, and to start with I couldn't get the jack under the car because I was next to the curb, and so I backed up onto that bit over there. I don't know if you can see it. And so a nice Italian couple came along and helped me and directed me to reverse onto that safe bit, and the guide never changed a tyre before, so he said it was a lesson for him, and the girl had, and she was saying, like when I said, oh, I've got to find the right point for the jack to go on the car, she's going, and he's going, oh really, we could just put it there. And she was saying, oh no, you have to put it on a very specific point. So yay, girl power. Well, it hasn't taken too long to get back because it's fairly early on a Sunday morning. I've had to rush back because I've got to do the music at church, and I feel that was a good session, going up to the flat, getting some things sorted out, and moving on to the next step and task each time. And I'm heading to meet the rest of the family at St Mary's Church, Bryanston Square, Hilary's church, where she's got her EP launch with 2 other artists, so it's going to be a really fun evening.